everybody. Welcome to the Pink Riot Comic Show. It's your girl, Keisha, aka Hot Havoc, and I am here with my amazingly, beautifully talented, awesome, fantastic co host, Brie. How are you, babe?
Baby, I'm doing good, but not as good as you.
Stop it.
Not as good as you. You feel me?
Oh my
It's
goodness.
giving va voom. It's giving streamer girl. It's giving pop that red lip. Okay. Come on, somebody.
Okay, for those who do not know, if you're listening to the podcast tomorrow, I have on a wig. I've been playing in my hair for the last few hours, and time ran up. So here I am with said wig and lipstick on.
Period.
I'm enjoying it.
As you should. And as are the rest of us.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah, she
I'll take
cute
that.
or whatever. She cute or
Whatever. Yeah.
Nah.
No, it's just different, going from having like next to no hair or just like rocking natural hair for years and then going back into wigs. It's interesting.
Listen, I'm here for every iteration of Keisha from around the way that we get.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
We got to make that one of your comic collector alter ego like superpowers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Your girl can rock any hairstyle and be all right.
Be pulling up with the vibe. It's like Mystique, but for having that shit on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pull a drag queen wig reveal, just like
listen. Oh my God, Keisha, the way that I love those down so bad, and I've only ever seen them at like how they do like those drag brunches or whatever, and they're giving the and it's like 8 different looks. I'm like, yes. Okay, so period.
Yes.
We're gonna like work our way up to that level of reveal.
Yes.
So right now, this is giving everything.
Yeah.
Period. What's up, y'all in the chat?
Right. How are y'all doing?
That was my reaction too. Like, hey, period.
So you know what's up.
Yes. And Rachel said, it's cute. That's how I said I just put all that flavor on your it's cute. Right. But I think we hear Rachel. They be knowing what they talking about. Hey, Dwayne. How you doing, love?
Hey. Right. How is it in Puerto Rico, right?
Were you in Puerto Rico? My heart's devotion. Let it sing back to the ocean. You don't remember that from West Side Story?
No.
The
only song I remember is in America, living in America.
I want to be in America. Y'all, I love West Side Story so bad. He said, yeah, hot as hell. I feel that. But sometimes you gotta go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm about to live vicariously through y'all because once again in Massachusetts, it went from being like 70s to like pouring rain all week. And it's cold.
Rude. That's rude. You see, I got a tank top on. I'm like, we get natural light from the window because it was a hot day.
See, I am living vicariously through you because it is cold again.
Oh, well, I'm sending you some of my Cali sun. Hey, Cali Comics.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, it's a vibe. Yeah. I'm loving that. I just, y'all, the time literally got away from her, and now so we just get popping, Keisha, and I want this to happen all the time. I mean, she popping all the time, but like, I'm ready to see like who we gonna see next time. Okay. Hey, LT.
Hey, LT. That was a dope show. Shout out to Ebony and Carla. Like that was from a Rose podcast.
Tremendous
they are amazing.
To be able to chat with those beautiful humans.
Yes.
And just, to get some of that, like, you want to rub shoulders with the people who are doing the type of things you want to do. Yeah. So that was just amazing. And we appreciate y'all for pulling up and adding to the vibes as per usual.
per usual. Like that
Yes.
was definitely a great show.
Yes.
But we do have some things to talk about for this show. We have what do we have? We have news, comic news that we're going to talk about with DC Go and a couple of other things that are coming out. We're going to think about what we read, you know. What are we talking about? Oh, I forgot to read Storm 8. Okay, we could talk about everything up until.
Okay, yeah. I won't spoil for you.
But we said we're going to go into more detail about Bitterroot, and then one comic that each of us are currently reading that we're enjoying.
Sounds
And then,
good. And we have some winners to announce.
Yes. The giveaway winners.
The giveaway winners. I love how, like, actually, I won't say that because that just gives it away.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hey. Oh my God. Sinners just broke the 300 million mark in global box office, and we're here for it. And I'm like, I feel like it has one more record to break in it at least.
Yeah, it does.
Before we get to, like, I don't know how janky they're gonna be when it comes to award season, but I feel like they got it in them to break another box office something, you know? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
See how long they could keep it in the IMAX theater.
Yeah, they give us until the holiday? Because I feel like that would have made the most sense. But or did it stop already?
Oh, I have no idea. I low key
started not getting Keisha looking like her. Period. I
don't think I look like her, but I'll take that.
It's the vibes. It's the essence. Her hair is giving body. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about the same skin tone. She's always gonna give us a solid lip. You know. So, period. Take the damn compliment, Keisha.
I will. I do struggle with taking compliments. I'll take it.
It's all right. We're gonna practice, bitch. Okay. LT said, saw it for the first time this past week, then saw it again this morning. Love that for you, LT.
Yeah.
See, I'm spoiled because, you know, in Oakland, since that's where Ryan Coogler be at, we didn't have the break in the 70 millimeter. And the lovely theater that's over there is like stupid cheap to go. So yeah, we're on. When I see it next time, it will be my 5th time seeing it.
Next time.
We're gonna rock this till the wheels fall off. Don't play with me. Listen, the way that I did the same thing for Wakanda Forever and Black Panther. I seen Black Panther like 8 times. I seen Wakanda Forever like 6 times. So it's only right that I do the same thing for Sinners. Now I do like pull an old lady and go matinee a couple times just because then I got the whole theater to myself. I'm kicking it, whatever. You know, sometimes when you catch that first in the morning show,
it's the best time in my opinion.
Rest of your day, like yeah, you know. So we get like 2 peak movie theater time watches, and the rest of it be like during the day. Because it's like I could go take a little longer lunch and go see Sinners. Why not?
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. The messages and layers in the movie are many. Yeah, because we talked about that too, Keisha, like about how
there's a lot that happens in that movie.
Yeah, you know, and you want to just take your time with it and enjoy it. And like, I hope they don't play in our faces and take forever to like make it available for purchase, because that's one that I actually want in my like physical movie library.
That's what I was about to say. If you're gonna like, I could say seeing it like, you know, a couple of times, but at this point you might as well just buy it. Like,
oh, for sure. But I mean, I'm gonna do that too. That's just like, but see, outside of like the movies that, you know, my son be like, oh, we have to go see that, I don't really even go to the movie. So when I really rock with a movie and I want to support it, I'll be like, we're gonna pull up a couple of times.
as
But
long as like when it does come out to buy, it's something like we can actually buy. Because
yeah,
I'm, especially with a lot of the themes being about Black ownership and stuff, like I want a copy that cannot be touched once I buy it.
that
I'm
part.
really right, like I'm
So yeah,
having an issue with the DRM.
you're gonna have to cop that DVD Blu-ray combo pack. Because I don't even think they let you buy just DVDs by themselves anymore. But Blu-rays, they can change that.
Yeah.
With
Did you
however
hear? Did
what?
you hear what they're doing with the Switch, like the new Switch that's coming out? And it's pissing me
No,
off
the
with the high
last thing that I
headers.
seen about the new Switch was them like filtering who was gonna be able to get it to like dissuade the scalpers.
Oh no! So allegedly, well, not even allegedly, with the new Switch that's coming out, um, so it'll come with the physical cartridges, right? But the physical cartridges won't have the actual game on it. It'll just have a link, a key to get it online. It's gonna be like they said they're gonna be charging more for it, but like
What's
you
the
won't be
point in
able to
that?
buy physical copies. It'll all be digital. You'll only be able to get the licensing.
I don't like that.
Exactly. And if you do any kind of modifications to your console, they could break your system. So you can't even use it. And it goes past like stopping it from just, online playing stuff. It's just like you won't be able to use your system at all. So
See,
yeah,
this is why us peak elder millennials are like finding ways to like hold on to hope with our older mid-age devices because they're getting real disrespectful with these new devices. Like
they
nobody
are.
asked for that.
Nobody.
And with my regular Switch that I have now, yeah, they have sometimes it would be like a little less to just get the digital version, and I was always getting the physical one. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess we shouldn't be planning for the apocalypse, but I'm like, whose idea was this? Whose man's is this? Make it make sense.
They don't want us to own anything.
Yeah, they don't.
Like
I was
they don't
saying,
want
I
us to own
don't
anything.
I don't like
So
that.
we buy physical unless it says DRM free.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. That
Ugh.
is
Listen, at
yep.
least we know we'll have something to read when the apocalypse pops off. You
It'll be
can't take
great.
my books, bitch.
Right?
What's
Oh
up, y'all?
man.
I love how everybody in the chat be giving love to each other. We're just over here
Right?
kicking. They're like, "Hey, y'all. Hey, girl. What's up?" I love it. It's
I'm
pure
loving
love.
this community. This is awesome.
Yes. Come on,
Really.
community.
Right?
Community.
Oh
Hey,
man.
Rachel.
All right. Well, since we're talking about the news and all of that
Mhm.
greatness. Okay, so there are a lot of comics coming up that we are excited about.
Excited about. Excited about.
Excited. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Excited. Sorry.
oh, and I forgot to load them in here. You know what? That's fine. Look at me, just like talking and talking. Okay, so boom. First one.
Alright, so boom.
All right, so boom. So if y'all don't know, a few days ago, Stephanie Williams and DC, they revealed the what she's writing for DC Go. And what is this one called again? Hold
Oh,
on,
don't
let
make me
me.
lie.
Warriors and a Wee Wonder.
Hmm.
Warriors and a Wee Wonder. That's what this one is
Cute.
called. It looks very, very cute.
It's a tongue twister.
Right?
And it's one of several.
Yes, yes, yes.
But this is the one we care about.
Yeah, this is the one we definitely care about. This one is being written by Stephanie Williams, and you can see in here we have Nubia. Who else can we see? Isn't that Hippolyta in the back? I'm bad with all of these women of Themyscira.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say, don't make me lie. It's cute. It's giving
it does.
Disney-fied.
Right. It's being comped to, what is it being comped to? Hold on. It's like the Amazons, but Babysitters Club.
Cute.
So
That's cute.
yeah,
We
this is
love to
very,
see that.
very cute. Right. And then what else? Oh my goodness. LT. You see that comment?
Yeah,
Put them on.
listen. We're gonna have to start coming out with these Pink Riot exclusives where we just make omnibuses out of all kinds of stuff. We're gonna start with Moon Girl because that's the most egregious oversight. But after that, we'll just keep it going, keep the energy going. I had like a
Right.
couple people ask me what Ironheart books to read, and specifically, is there an omnibus? And I'm like, kinda, not really, but there's
Not
like a
really.
collected edition of like the earlier runs. So yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Right, exclusive. We need to put that on our Delulu vision board.
Yes. The Lulu
Or
vision board is us having
Delulu
our
vision board.
own variant.
Yes, our own variants, and why not make a collected edition of something? That would be
Yeah.
dope. Like a Pink Riot starter bussy, and it's like all of the black characters that we love in one book.
Yes, that would be so
Yeah,
dope.
that's so cute. I love it. I love it. Word to LT. That's a great idea.
Right?
Okay, my bad. I totally interrupted you. Continue.
No, all right. This next one is also on DC Go. And this is because I love Blue Beetle, Josh Trujillo. I think he did a fantastic job with Blue Beetle. And now he's doing Aquaman. And this one is Aquaman, yo ho, hold on to your hook. And it's a
That's
whole
cute.
pirate, right? It's
It's
a
like
pirate
giving Street Fighter
adventure.
style too.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. This looks so cool. So I'm interested in seeing, what they'll do with this. Cause what's his name? He's a new Aquaman. I was gonna call him Brandon. And it is not Brandon. Brandon is one who wrote this Aquaman. But yeah, I'm loving this. Jackson is looking great in here. I'm very interested in seeing what Josh will do with this character in this. I have no idea what this is comp to, but it just looks great. So
Yeah, it does.
yeah.
We love a pirate show,
Right.
a pirate story anyhow. Hey Ajira. We
All right.
doing, girl. We doing.
What else do we have? There were others that we wanted to talk about,
Yeah, yeah.
right? That we wanted
Bloodletter
to
was the main one that I was excited about.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
You go ahead. You talk about Bloodletter a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have all of the stats, guys, but I was very excited to see this. It's a Spawn Universe title, and it's black woman led main character, and she just looked fierce. Like, no shade, this is like my least favorite of the variants, but
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
made her look really cool, and I was just like, immediately, yes, give me 15 of them. I don't even need to know what's going on. It'll automatically be a first 3 then see.
Yeah.
And Image dropped the covers for that like last week. Yes.
That's so. Yeah. I'm going to check this out because it is part of the Spawn universe and she's black. So.
Wait, the chat is going crazy. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. Who's that at the bottom of my screen?
Ma'am.
Where's Keisha today? I didn't know hers twin was in the house. Period. Sounding just like Keisha though. Period.
Y'all got
I
that.
love it.
Y'all got that. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Y'all a
Okay, yeah,
mess.
pop it one time. She is ready for everything.
Oh my goodness.
Always been ready. But mama. Period. Yes. And that red lippy, come on. I had to say it more like New York. Come on.
Like New York. I can't.
Yes, clap the
I can't.
fans. Where them fans at? Y'all don't get to cutting up with that because I will surely bust out my fan. My sister got me one of those fans for Coachella, and I was no good with it. The whole The
I
whole
love my fan. My fan is on my wall, but it's so inappropriate. It says send nudes. So,
and do it. What are we talking about? What's inappropriate about that?
oh
Period.
my goodness. All
You
right.
know
And
what?
then
Ajira better gas us. We hot
yes.
for the
Ajura,
vixen and the
thank you.
havoc. Period.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, blood
Yeah.
letter, giving
Okay.
all of the vibes,
Yes, yes.
immediately pre-order worthy. Period. I was
And
like, I don't
then
know what her relation is going to be to Spawn, but we know that it's in that universe, so we're excited about it. Okay,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
And then Marvel Knights, The World to Come. We're gonna start doing a thing where when we do these, you pick
Mm-hmm.
your variants that you like, and I'm gonna pick mine. He should be
I just be picking the first one that
you just
comes
be
up.
picking
I
the
ain't even gonna
first
hold
one,
you.
and y'all don't even get to see what variant it is that made me fall in love. So our guy, excuse me, David Mack did a variant for this, and it's his usual like watercolor with the tribal print design type of thing, and it's Storm and Black Panther. And I don't come in here causing drama. I know y'all like to tussle, but I'm not mad anytime that I see Storm with Black Panther because I know that it gets
Absolutely
y'all
not.
all riled up. Y'all all get in your feelings. Like I'm not mad that Storm is not with Black Panther for a number of reasons, but anytime there's
Oh,
like a little teaser, y'all all love to get in your feelings, and it's so juicy to me. But they cute together, whatever. So I'm like,
they
oh,
are
that's
cute together.
cute.
They're supposed to be.
Right,
They're
right.
supposed to be
So I'm
together,
like,
but
okay, what we doing? What we talking about?
oh my goodness.
I know, I
Y'all are
know.
really cutting up in the chats tonight.
Actually, but
Like,
actually,
yeah. I'm loving it though. I'm truly loving it. It's just like the icing
yes,
on the cake. Yeah.
yes.
Oh my goodness. But
All of it,
yeah,
all
I'm
of it.
excited about all of this. Actually, earlier today, I think that's why I think I had a really good day today. Cause
Mm.
I do my pre-orders like 3 months in advance.
Yeah, she's the chaos demon because what?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I would get to the shop
Easily.
and they would be like, "That'll be $600."
And that's usually how it is. I'll be like, oh, I don't remember doing this, but sure. Or I'll forget something's on the list and then I'll never get it. And then I have to
Mm.
send an email like I did this morning, like, hey, I was supposed to get so and so 2 weeks ago. Where the fuck is it?
Listen, the way that I have that same problem, and that's how I end up like having to go collect my other the worst place with the vinyl, because I was like, I remember being excited about this and then being like, I'm a chill shawty because I don't know when the other ones are gonna come because there was clearly like a printing issue. And
Yep.
then being like on my Keisha shit, I was like, okay, if I'm going to buy anything on Free Comic Book Day, I need to be strategic. So I'm taking advantage of the sales and not being ridiculous. And I
Yes,
was
yes.
like, I need to fill those gaps because I was like, I know I didn't order these last two. And then I looked and I was like, wait, this thing says that I have it already. So yeah, that happens all the time. And I literally had like a whole ass conversation with the owner of Cape and Cow one time for the fam at Cape and Cow in Oakland. That's my LCS. They were we were talking about how when you do your pre-orders, if it's something that gets canceled or whatever, or if it's something that the shop won't get, how about
Mhm.
they send me a whole ass message? And I have never looked at these messages. So I did not even know
Oh.
that they were a thing. And it like shows up and it's like a hey, just letting you know, da da da. And I because I had like a whole like, well, why wouldn't you just let me know? And he's like, we did let you know.
Mm.
Like,
See,
okay, my bad.
at
I will
least they
be
send that. My
yeah,
comic
it's
book
like,
shop
well,
does
it's from
not.
Comic Hub. So, like, that's what is even more confusing for me that you pre-order 3 months in advance and through what platform? Because like, Comic Hub helps
So
me keep my pre-orders organized. So I'm like, if you're doing it and I only order a month ahead, so you doing 3 months ahead without that, how are you living? What is your life?
okay. So my comic book shop, and it's the one thing that frustrates me about it and has me wanting to go to my side piece.
Mm,
Because my side piece, you can do it online and see everything like
yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
But my actual hometown comic book shop, they don't do it like that at all. They send an email to you with the distributed package of like what's coming out at this time from everybody. So I get about 4 or 5 emails from my
Ooh.
comic book shop, and they send me every book that's coming out, every issue that's possibly coming out 3 months ahead of time. And it takes me
Oh,
about,
I
yeah, it
like
takes me about
it. I like it.
I like it because I'm able to see things before everybody else does.
Mhm.
You know, like I'm able to check all if there are variants or anything like that. I know it ahead of in advance. I think my issue is I never remember. So I can never be like, hey, by the way, this is coming out, this, that.
That's what I'm saying, like, they
But
don't have a system where
yeah,
so, like,
they
with
haven't put it
Comic
online. Yeah,
oh,
like
that's
Comic Hub is great, but like my shop hasn't done that. It's very old school where
I see.
you gotta either email it in or call them and be like, hey, can you hold this? Can you do this? Can you do, you know what I'm saying? I
So
feel
they don't
like
even send you, like, an invoice of the stuff that you ordered so you could oh,
that
okay.
is a whole ass surprise when I come up to
Which
it is a surprise
oh
when I
my gosh.
get my
Okay, well,
book.
let me flex one time with how my local comic shop does it, because Cape and Cow don't play, first of all. They weren't
I mean,
all
you
well,
have
if
an
they were
Eisner
on
Award winning shop.
we'll talk about it. Talk to us nice, okay? But, they're on Comic Hub. You can pre-order them a month ahead. So, like, I know whatever I pre-order from Friday order cutoff on Friday, I'm gonna get in a
Mm-hmm.
month, unless there's some delay or whatever, you know how that stuff goes. So I can
Mm-hmm.
usually plan it out, and it has a little section where it's like I can search for things that are on order or that are in my collection that I've purchased from Cape and Cow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's very helpful because, you know, what is my library's organization system? There is none. And so I can be like, I know I have this because I bought it. So that's cool. And then it lets you search by events that are happening, what to
Mm-hmm.
expect. That's so annoying. What to expect that's coming out next week. And then they do a Friday final order cutoff. Like, so I get an email that says, these are all the things that are in the final order cutoff, and you have until
Mm-hmm.
Sunday to put your orders in, right? And then
Okay.
the that Tuesday, I get an email that says, hey, Cape and Cow has new pulls in store for you that showed up this week. And it gives me a rundown of everything that I can expect to be picking up. And then it links to Comic Hub. So if I want to pay for it on Comic Hub before I get there, I could do that. Or I can just get there and pull up and let, you know, go through them with them or whatever, just depending on how you're trying to act. So it's like,
That is efficient.
yes,
I
all
wish.
around. And
I
it's
wish.
the only bad thing I'll say there is about Comic Hub is before I decided to be exclusive with Cape and Cowl, there is a
Mm-hmm.
comic shop that's close, equidistant to where I live, called Zeppelin Comics. And they have new ownership, so I won't talk about the poor experience that I had before. Because I trust that these new people are gonna be friendlier to people of my hue. But
Stop it.
yeah, it was a little disheartening, not gonna lie. I was like so excited, like, oh, I got options now. And then I went there and I was like, I won't be coming back. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
But they have
that's
new ownership now, so hopefully those people are I still haven't brought myself to go over there. But anyways, they're also on Comic
mhm.
Hub. And I had
Okay.
set up my account with them through Comic Hub, but Cape and Cow's like, nope. You're over here, baby boo. So if I even try to go to Zeppelin Comics site right now and click on their
Mhm.
Comic Hub, it automatically puts me in Cape and Cow,
Period.
which is fine by me because I'm not trying to go over there anyway. But that's the only flaw to
Mm,
it. Like, comic if you shop at multiple stores that have Comic Hub, I don't know how it would work in terms of keeping all of those cool things organized.
yeah.
But yeah, so shout out to the family at Cape and Cow. if you're somebody who is in a comic desert and can't typically get stuff that you're looking for or whatever, they do ship and they are very efficient with it. And sometimes they give you like deals or whatever on your shipping depending on what you're buying. So you may not get it on New Comic Book Day, but
Yeah.
at least you know
You'll
you'll
get
be
it.
getting it, so you won't be missing out, and you'll have access to all that cool stuff that I just talked about.
See, that is impressive. I wish my comic book shop did that because they have multiple sites. Like they have multiple
Mhm.
stores. So I'm like, I just need y'all to move into the 21st century with me. Come
That's
on.
that would probably be hard for them too if they have multiple locations to like keep all of their inventory, because I forgot to say that too. So it'll show stuff that you can pre-order that's in like one
Mhm.
little thing, and then it'll show stuff that's in stock. So I can also search for whatever I'm trying to buy from them that way, put it in
Mm.
my pulls and pay for it, and they'll put it off to the side. So if I'm not physically there, I could still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wish that because my side piece, they have multiple sites too,
Mhm.
and they're online. And the way they have it organized is really, really good online. I think the only thing that's keeping me from going to my side piece like the most is distance
Mhm.
and the fact that they don't have as many like indie in terms of like image and all of that. Like they really stick to the big names and that
The
is
fact that
it.
we don't consider Image a big name is crazy to me.
True.
I
This
don't
is
see how
true.
that's I don't see how that's indie at this point.
For me it's not, but I know
Mhm.
it's still considered indie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like at this point, like what Image is on its what 30th year? It's not
Don't make
indie
me
for
laugh.
me. I just think that they like to experiment more than like DC and Marvel. They like to
Mhm.
have more unique stories, but I don't see it as indie. It's
Room
just
full of
a
birds agrees. They were saying
yeah,
it.
it's like a
They're just saying it.
cooler mainstream imprint for me.
Period, Sheena. It's not the big two anymore. It's the big three,
It's it
honestly. Yeah.
is. It
That's how I feel
is.
about it too.
Yeah. They just have cooler stories. Like I love DC, but if I had to
More
choose,
original stories. Like you can
facts.
count on Image to come with some fresh out of pocket ass story every
Facts.
time. Ah, Roomful of Blerd says, if I
Basically.
don't know slash see the owner, can't claim that in my honest opinion. And I feel that.
Yep, hard
Yeah.
agree. Hard agree.
Yeah.
Like Boom is getting up there.
Listen, the
Like
way that Boom and Vault have my heart, because when I first started collecting comics, I was like, where are the women of color in comics at?
Boom.
And I was like, oh, hella Boom stories, hella Vault stories.
Mm,
Like stepping my trade paperbacks up with that.
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. They have like their own little trade drawer on my
Yeah.
shelves because it's like that. So yeah, Boom and Vault, love me like I love you.
Right? Please send us something or send us
Please.
somewhere. That would be
There you
great.
go. Or fly us out. You know, we like to get flued out. We'll come kick it with y'all. Oh my gosh. I know. I'm a mess. But
Wait,
it's
wait, wait.
true. It's real life
Oh,
facts.
Rachel said, hold on. You got it? Yeah, it's considered indie because majority of their comics, the creators own their own work. I can
Say
see
that.
that. Yeah, yeah. I can see
Yeah.
that. But like I can see that definitely. But like in terms of like distribution and just all of that stuff, I it's hard to see it as anything other than mainstream. But you're
The
right.
fact that they have their own sale at Barnes and Noble lets you know. Like, if you guys don't know, Image does this annual thing where all of their trades and collected editions are like usually like 20 or 30% off, sometimes 50% off. And they do this at Barnes and Noble. So it's always like, all right, if you haven't gotten this already, go ahead and run and go cop that at Barnes and Noble. Step your cookies up. It's always a vibe. And it's like, that's where you end up in the, oh, but I want to support my LCS. And then it's like, but that's like really discounted though.
And Book Outlet. Now, granted, it's going to have that little dot at the top, but that's fine. Like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Because you can get it for dirt cheap there.
That part.
And comics is expensive.
Listen, Linda, look it. These comics ain't gonna pay for themselves.
Right? Like, because I definitely did not go to the comic book shop this week. Because
I didn't make it
last
this
week
either.
Right? Like, last week I bought that comic and nope.
Mine wasn't even like that. I just like I did a live chat with Sister Sci-Fi for Wind Down Wednesday yesterday, and that would have been the time that I would have gone to pick up my books. So now it's like it's looking more like, and then I'm in a wedding this weekend, so it's looking more like I won't be able to pick up my books till next week, honestly.
Oh, look at you. And that Wind Down Wednesdays was dope.
Listen, like the way that Lakewood was one of those first books that really got me like sucked in when I started my like bookish creator journey, whatever.
You read Lakewood?
And, yeah.
Ma'am, I need you to read more horror.
I know.
Like, you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed Lakewood.
I did. That's why I was like, that's the thing though. I'm like actually a chicken, Keisha. And you know this. So like I'm finding that there's certain things that just don't bother me at all. Like, because I will even forget to give like content warnings to other people about that stuff. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah. So that's why, who was it? Somebody in the book club was talking about me because I was like ranting and raving about Monstrous. And it did not even occur to me to tell them it's gory. Cause to me, it's not. It's like,
it's not gory.
But to some people it is though. You know what I'm saying? So like our meters are similar, so you feel me on it. Yeah. But like if you're just giving like a general warning, like talking to our audience here, I need to bear in mind not everybody's Gora meter is that loosey goosey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like in terms of horror, I have been finding that I am very much more, I think we touched on this a little bit, but didn't like delve deep into it about the difference in like something horror having like a deeper meaning because of the lens that I'm viewing it through versus it just being gratuitously gross.
Yeah. Like a lot of horror written by Black and brown folks. I
have yet to come across a Black horror that really just skeeved me out.
Yeah, but there are Black horror. Yeah, there are slashers that do have that gore.
Yeah.
But I find, like you're saying, I find that a lot of Black and brown writers definitely lean towards the social commentary being the horror and the terror that you feel versus just outright slashers. You're right about that, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah.
Stop it. Twerking for trades.
Period.
You know what? Yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah.
If all I had to do was twerk to get a trade paperback, sign me up.
What she's not understanding is that really is all she has to do because the way that her husband is set up. And she got this Keisha from around the way wig on too.
Low key, that's why it's still on, but yeah.
Low key, but high key, period. Be like, you guys, I just got all of this book bound. Be like, girl, what you was doing? Period. Yes. Oh my God, I love it. But yeah, I feel you on reading more horror.
Yes.
I'm here for it. I'm leaning in. You know, talk to me, I talk back.
Yes, yes.
Period,
Yes,
LT.
Elsie.
That's because I realize that actual history has horror elements aplenty, and you are absolutely right about
Facts.
that. Yeah, we were having that like whole conversation about like the confusion when Get Out came out and it got labeled as a comedy. And it
Mm.
was like for
Comedy.
yeah, I
I
forget which
was
award.
sick on the floor. I was nauseous after Get Out.
Listen, the way that I forget which award show it was, but they definitely put it in the comedy category. And I remember being furious the first time that I seen it because there was a mixed race couple in the theater near me, and there were parts where they were laughing, and I was just like,
Oh no.
you literally can't fathom how terrifying this is. And that's
It's
why it was so in its lane. That's why, like, in regular, like, typical horror up until that point, I can comfortably say, you hear us be like, talking to the screen, like, whatever, you know, if it's like that's not it, whatever. But it wasn't genuinely scary. It was ridiculous to us because it's like, that's not some stuff that we would be doing. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? This ain't
Yeah.
realistic to me. And then now that we're seeing more and more of these stories pop up being told by us for us through our lens, it's like
Mhm.
it's more chilling because it's more realistic to my experience and how I would react in that situation, you know? So yeah.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And
Yeah.
the fact that we all know that culturally and then we see things like what's happening with the Angel Reese and RG3. Have you seen that? Oh my goodness. I know stuff and
Yeah,
I get to
girl,
tell you.
I never
Okay.
sleep on the Blerd library. She be knowing all the things, putting your girl
Okay,
on
because
the
I'm
regular.
nosy. Like above all things. I be in rich people's business, like whatever. But okay. So what's happening in the WNBA, right? Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, they've had this rivalry since college. But
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with that beef.
right. And the fact that Caitlin's fan base is very much racist. Like we'll just call it what it is. Like they've just brought a
Okay.
different terrible energy to the WNBA fandom.
Mm.
And they got into it. And then Angel did a interview after like something happened on the court, and RG3 did this thing online, like he was streaming, and he had his white wife in the back while he
That
was, yeah, like she's in the back just sitting, cackling to herself. And he is just calling Angel everything but a child of God, basically saying that she is angry and she is like evil. Y'all let me know if I'm using the right words, because he was really like saying it's her fault. She is a evil person, all this stuff. And we're like, just the way this looks is a problem. This is a get out situation, and you haven't, like, it is so uncomfortable. I want to show you it, but I really just don't want black people to experience it and watch that, if you get what I'm saying. Like
yikes.
it's
It's that bad? Oh no.
yeah. Oh look, room full of blurs. That whole situation is just deep spiritual Negro sigh. Facts. It is ridiculous. And to
Mm.
know that we're always referring to this movie that has scared all of us,
Yeah.
like terrified all of us,
Because there
is
was too
is
many parts of it where it was just like, yeah,
it was
there was too many
real.
parts of it that really just hit where it's like, yo, literally, this is when our parents be telling us some old wild stuff like, don't be, you know, the auntie coalition be like, don't do that. Yeah,
Hmm.
that it, it's touching on all of those things for sure.
Yeah. Room full of blur. They said the more problematic portion was the way he translated her words into being an angry black woman. Facts,
Yeah.
because there was nothing about what she said that was evil, that was inherently evil, that was rude, cruel, or what have you. And he distorted it in such a terrible way and had that white woman in the background cackling.
I love how we hit it with the white. You got to pronounce the H sometimes so that
Yes.
people know what's up. Hey,
You know?
Angela.
Hey,
Yeah,
love. How are
and just fell in
you?
love as soon as she popped in here, just like I did. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Y'all peep that she's like aware of the good side, the other side of the
Yes, I
baying. She's like
am.
hitting us
Yes,
with
I
the,
am.
as you
I keep
should.
staring at it. I'm
I love
like,
how it's like I'm interested to see how the other wigs transform you a little bit because I'm like, okay, period. You better know you popping. You have better
I
know.
usually stick to curly wigs because I like things
Mhm.
that look a little more like I can do this with my own hair if it was long.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I have this really nice curly wig that I fell in love with.
Mm-hmm.
But Malik was like, yo, you look like the gremlin after she. I was like, bitch.
Not too much. Not too much on my co-host though. Wait, that's crazy.
So yeah, I'm still gonna rock it because I love it. But
As
like,
you should. Yes, room full of blurs. And I just want Keisha to say, "Where's my good fur, Frederick?"
oh my goodness,
Yes,
I can't
period.
even. I feel like I'm a little too New York for that. It's gonna come out a little more aggressive than it's supposed
You
to.
might be a AO bitch.
Hey, yo, where's my good fur? Like, where's my good fur, Frederick? Like,
Period. Oh my god.
that's about it. I can't.
Oh my god. I love that so much. That's hilarious. Girl, you got me wanting to get a wig. I'm in this wedding
Yes.
this weekend and there wasn't going to be time to get my braids refreshed, so I had to take them out. And I'm sad about it,
Y'all
low
go
key.
get you, yeah. If you don't go get you one of them real long, see, I want to eventually get one of those, middle part bust down, so it's just super straight.
Silky, silky.
Like, yeah, like a Law Roach wig. Yes.
Yes. And that's the exact example because you will never catch him with a stiff wig. Never.
Never. Oh, well, I don't know because I wasn't liking the one that he was
The short
wearing.
blonde joint.
Yeah.
Oh
Was
yeah, I was
not a
like, oh,
fan.
okay, we decided to switch up the steez and go
Yeah.
full on Ken, and I was like, I wasn't ready, but do
Was
you?
not ready, but right? Like, do you?
Okay, we got people in the
Oh,
chat asking, where did you get that wig?
hold on. 'Cause this one is the outre. What is it called? Hold on.
Yes,
Dang
period.
it.
LT, hit that like button, everybody. Like, share, follow, subscribe.
Right? That wig was the epitome of having a kitten heel on.
Not
Just
the kitty wig. I felt like it
yeah.
was very much what's that influencer who got all those surgeries so he could look like Ken?
Oh,
It was
I
giving
know who
that.
you're talking about. It did very much
Yeah.
so.
It was giving that because it was stiff but it was meant to be because it was short and it was supposed to be doing the. But I was just like,
Yeah.
I just have gotten accustomed to La Roche being in the silky past the butt bust down. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In whatever
Yes.
color. So yeah, I wasn't ready for that, but we support because he be doing this thing.
Yes. Very much so.
Yes. But listen, let me tell you right now, the only time that I've cut up like that with a wig was when I went to the Hellfire Gala event at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years ago, and I got
Yeah.
that pink lace front. She was a bust down as well.
Yes,
And
yeah.
every once in a while, we just bust it out for whatever
As you should.
cosplay adjacent something.
As you
And it
should.
just feels right.
Yes.
It just feels
Absolutely.
right. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Do it. Do it. Buy
I
that
don't
wig.
know. I don't know. I'm not trying to I can't compete with this. I can't. So I'm a chill, shawty. I'm a chill. But the
Girl.
pink wig was like, oh, you start You know, when you're feeling yourself in the wig, you start.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh
Just a
my
little
goodness,
bit.
you
I don't
just
know
did
about
the thing.
y'all, but I'd be like,
I don't know if you guys have been like, Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj, and we can say her name with an asterisk and just all that. But yeah, like the reels that are coming out with people doing that, Bob.
Yes. Oh my
Like,
gosh. I literally just did a reel where I'm like, I have my purple bob wig and I'm shaking it harder depending on how much I like the book. So y'all will see
oh,
that soon.
stop
But
it!
I had to
Really?
because that song was in my head and I went down the rabbit hole looking at everybody's videos and I was like, I want to do one of these. I got a bob wig. Let's get into it. But yeah. Yeah, you peep the immediately get into that. Yes. Wait, what are we? Wait, hold on. Oh.
Yes, yes. Please like the
Hey,
stream. What's up, Sir Cam? How you doing?
thank you for liking the stream.
Right?
Wait, what
We
are we
never
jealous
really
of?
asked. Shout
What are
out
we
to
jealous
LT
of,
for
Lady
like keeping us
Mandalore?
in check.
Period. What are we jealous of, Lady Mandalore? I got my Miss Tashira wig out and ready for DreamCon. Period. That now you talk about somebody being jealous.
Right?
She make me
Going
feel
to
extra,
DreamCon.
whatever hoe. Period. Absolutely. I can't wait to see that look. I'm sure it's an absolute unit.
Man, I love cosplay wigs and just like how stiff and artistic they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I probably couldn't afford one, but like they look
Listen, I was
great.
like, I thought I might just, no, girl, it's a commitment. Like that's why one time for all of the like true cosplayers who like do their own builds and
Yes.
whatever, because that's exactly why they do it. Because it's like what I'm not about to do is spend $500 on a wig.
Nope.
So we about to get crafty with this $40 wig. Absolutely.
Hard agree.
Absolutely.
Man.
Because I was like, I really wanted the the blue flip wig that Meg Thee Stallion had on in that video with the ears. I was like, that would be really cute, like light cosplay esque situation for whatever. Could not find it anywhere, and then of course here come the people like, oh, it's official to this, and it's like, oh, and y'all charging like it too. I'm good on that. So yeah. So good on that.
Hold on. So I just clicked, just so you know, I clicked this button because StreamYard added a new feature where you could show comments.
I seen it move and I was like, I know I didn't press that.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna see like the next time a comment comes up, see how it happens. So whoever wants to, type a comment, let's test this out, see how it goes. Right? Right? We paying all this money for it. That's no shade to you. It's StreamYard. But let me talk nice. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good. Yeah. It's giving like classic streamer comments. That's good because y'all sometimes we get in the middle of the kiki and we be getting behind on these comments. So yes.
That part. We definitely do. But it's all good because it's great here.
Facts.
Uh-oh, what happened?
It's mad small though.
It is.
Oh, but we can do both. I'm here for it.
We can.
What did
what happened? I know he's married to Rita Ora. That's crazy that I really only know these people based off of who they married.
Wait, no, he's the one who does the fun, wacky versions of Marvel movies that the fanboys can't stand. So I'm here for it.
Which one?
Wasn't he responsible for the more recent Thor that people were mad about? Because it was like whimsical and colorful. Oh my god. I just don't like him. Oh my god. So see, this is what I'm talking about. She said
I liked Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. That's what I'm talking about. He has that like colorful,
Yeah.
whimsical, silly goose approach to Marvel movies. I'm not mad at. Do I want every single one of them to be like that? No, because it
Yeah.
takes away from them if they're all like that. But I wasn't mad at Love and Thunder, but people were
Yeah.
really like not happy about it. Look at Lady Mandalore is about to grill us the next time we pop on their show.
Like, I remember
And I
what you
heard this
said.
in her voice too. Y'all. Like, now why would you say that? Why would you say that? I need y'all
Oh,
to leave
okay.
that series because Gore was done dirty. Okay, that's fair.
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah,
am
I have
fine
no
admitting on
knowledge.
Beyonce's internet that I am not a Thor girly. That is a blonde hair, blue-eyed, white man character. So the likelihood of me reading that book is not high. I'm not
Mm,
even gonna hold you. It ain't
mm.
happening.
Say it.
Unless you got like literally it took Jamal Campbell for us to touch a Superman book. So what are we talking about? Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Okay, we
god.
still love you too. Period. Oh wait, is
Mm.
Sheena still in here? Because shout out
Right,
to her
right, right, right.
because she is the reason why I knew to pre-order this. It's the 30th anniversary of a Goofy movie, and y'all know I collect Black Girl Pops, and I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Everybody in the Goofy movie, with an exception of maybe like 4 characters, was Black,
Mm.
including
That was a
Roxanne.
very
So
black movie. Yep.
yes, so I got my Black girl coded pop of Roxanne, and she's so stinking cute.
She is.
I love it. I was really sad that they didn't have a straight Powerline pop. It's just Max as Powerline because I would
Because they
definitely would have loved
know
my
that
new
would have been
male pop
sold out.
rules to get
It should
Powerline.
have it should have definitely been a straight power line one.
Yeah.
It should have.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, Roxanne. And she is so
Stand
cute.
out above.
Even if I shut out
Shout out
loud.
now.
Yeah. All
So
that.
mine is the only face you'll see.
Gotta
Okay.
stand out.
He
Notice me.
noticed me.
We need to. Yes, Keisha. We definitely need to like. Wait, are you about that sing along life? Because the way that I have
Yes.
absolutely no
Yes.
chill or self control when it comes to those types of things.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I don't care what it is. There's certain things I'ma sing it out loud,
Mhm.
and you're just gonna have to love me through it. That's just how it
Mhm.
goes. In
That's
this
why the
house,
captions are on so I
just
can learn
sing
the
along.
songs. Okay.
And I don't even typically I don't even need no captions. You feel me? Yeah, I agree. It's weird that there isn't
Yeah.
a Powerline one.
It
Oh
feels
no.
racist, but Imma let it rock,
Sheena said,
you know?
dude, I'm so mad about that Powerline one, but so happy we got a Roxanne. I wish they did a couple ones of Max and Roxanne. Oh yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been cute. A couple one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Also, like, I love when they do like a random side character that really didn't mean anything to the story but is iconic because we all know them. Like the
Yes.
big lady singing, I would have loved a pop of her. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that would've been dope.
You know what I'm saying? And old
But
buddy
once
with the
again,
leaning tower of cheese. I
Lisa.
would have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they
Yeah.
did do that one, but I didn't. Again, it was a male pop, so I didn't
No.
get it.
Yeah, I don't think they
I
did
sing that
that,
song
but
at least once a
once
week,
again
period, you know?
once again, it feels a little racist that we did not get a power line
Just
one,
a
we
little
didn't
is
get the
crazy
lady.
because the fact that they hit that 30-year milestone is also like, who lied? Because there's no way that it's been 30 years. Like, mind your business. Second of all, like, it does
They
100%
made
feel
Bobby.
racist. Wait, what? Okay, I wouldn't have got him anyway, but I do need to see
Yeah.
this.
Bobby, the Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Leaning Tower of Cheese. Talk
Yeah, they
to
made
me, talk
him.
to me, talk to me, baby.
Baby, that's my movie.
Right? Listen, there's some movies where it's just like there's no helping it.
But they made
Like,
one. Yeah, he's holding cheese and everything in it. This is cute.
oh my God, I need it. I don't need it. Stop. Stop, Brianna. Stop. That doesn't fit your theme of anything. That's
Yeah.
gonna open a whole can of worms if I start buying
Oh,
everybody pops.
it's sold out though.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Cause I mean, again, the
Yeah.
fact that more people want that than Max as Powerline is crazy.
Because they
But
got the wrong power line, but alright. Nobody
yeah.
wants the
Oh,
funky ass.
if they had done a power line and then like a gold power line or a glow in the dark power line, that would have been sold out too. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
I love you so much. Holding the cheese and everything. Yes. Period. Oh, Rachel said it looks like there was a power line 1 years ago. How sad that we missed it. So that's even more reason for them to run it back for this
Right.
anniversary. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, there was.
It's probably hella much, right?
It's $50.
That's not that bad.
It's not. I paid that much for my Reptar one, so
Oh,
I'm
I can
willing to
see
pay
that.
that.
Reptar is iconic.
Reptar is iconic.
Yeah, you know, I some things I just draw the line and it's like very arbitrary, some shit that I made up. But like I don't know why I can't bring myself to just spend that much money on a pop.
Yeah.
I just haven't been able to like let it be a variant. Easily we'll drop $50 on a variant. But I don't know why I can't do it on a pop because like prime example of this, I loved the character Valkyrie in the Thor
Mhm.
that Lady Mandalore hates.
Mhm.
But there's a pop of her on the Pegasus in the armor
Stop.
and you can't find it for less than $60 and I love it so much and I want it so bad, but my body won't let me pay $60 for a pop.
But you've done similar for you'll spend that kind of money on a variant issue.
Easily. I don't know what it is. I will do that easily,
I
but
think
I just can't.
maybe you just know you're not a Funko collector. Like, you have them, but, like,
Yeah, I
that's not
have
your
them, but I'm
main
not pressed
collector.
like that. Like now I
Yeah.
will say it depends on the character too, because if we ever get a Sojourner pop, I don't care. I'm buying every
Easily.
version of it.
Yeah.
And
Easily.
I'm working on getting all of the Storm pops because there's quite a few different ones that I don't have. So I'm just like, that one we might get in the grits with that. But Valkyrie, while I love the character, I just can't see it. Like I've had it in my cart several
Mhm.
times where I'm like, yeah, we're doing it. No.
I
No,
feel
no.
the same way about there's an All Real Monsters Funko
Wait, who's your
that
All Real Monsters favorite monster? Because mine is
hold
Lydia,
on.
obviously.
The black and white striped?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's
Okay, so
such
that's
a
the one that I've wanted, but she's about $70, at least last time I saw. Yeah. And
ugh.
yeah, I do want her because every other Blerd has been about anime and all of that, and for me, it was Nickelodeon shows,
Yeah.
and I want
Respect
her.
your roots.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, she
I
was a
want
whole queen because she is such a representation of you. Now that you're saying that, I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. She was very much, if you
yeah.
were one of the Our Real Monsters, you would have easily been her, period. That because she was the smart one and she was like chop you up
She
real
was.
quick,
She
all of
was.
that. But she came through with the
Yeah.
red lip though at all times.
She did.
She ate that up. Sheena said the most expensive pop I bought was my Zatanna one. She is worth it. And you know what? Oh, speaking of
Ooh.
Zatanna, oh my god, the way
What?
that I was furious with myself because you know that my favorite comic book artist is Juliet Neca,
Mhm.
and she did a Zatanna cover that came out this week. And I wasn't paying attention to it because I'm like, I'm not buying Zatanna. And I didn't even peep that it was hers and it's gone because it was a ratio.
Yeah. All the black people are
Yeah,
working
I
on it.
told you I'm not buying Zatanna until the trade comes out.
I mean, I guess, but the Zatanna run is actually pretty good.
I feel you, but I'm doing this with too many other books right now.
No, I get
You
what you're
know what I'm
saying.
saying? So I'm just like, but I'm
You
so
know,
mad now.
I'll
Now I
go to
have
my
to go on
side
the hunt
piece
for
and
this.
check.
Please do, because I pride myself in having every Juliet NECA cover that she's done for comics. And the fact that I'm now have that hole in my collection is really just irking my soul, like low key.
That's fair.
But and the way that I was like trying to maneuver to get it, I was like, and the cheapest one that I see right now is like $45. So I'm like, which is not crazy, but is more than what I would want to pay for that right now. So
yeah, because it's not
please
in the
let me
run
know
you
if your
want.
side piece has it, because I will definitely immediately Venmo you.
Yeah. $70. All right, Sheena
I
says,
have
I've
been
been
eyeballing
eyeballing
Constantine. I can't find him under $70. Constantine, like
DC Constantine, right?
or like the movie version with what's
Same
his face from The
character.
Matrix.
That's the same
I know,
character.
but you know sometimes they do the movie version or
Got you.
TV show
Yeah.
version versus the comic version.
Yeah.
Like my Kahari is from What If, not from the comics. Even though they look similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
$70.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, you got Zatanna, so you got to get Constantine now. You have to. I'm a bad person. Like,
Also,
like
you're
just,
like a true pop collector. You know what I'm saying? Like your
yeah,
collection goes crazy. I'm just like a lightweight. I collect some of them, but you really have
yeah.
like your collection is crazy. So I understand wanting to fill that gap.
I told myself I would get enough props to put at the corners of each of my bookshelves on every bookcase, and then that'll be it, because I have no other space. But now they're low-key pissing me off because they fall on the ground whenever I gotta get a book or something. And I've
Oh, so
already
you know what you
broken.
do? I just found this out and I got them for myself. They have these little circles. One side has, well, the outsides have adhesive and the inside is Velcro. So you just put that on the bottom of the little round so that you
If
have
you
to
could
like,
send that to me, that would be great. Cause yeah.
okay.
Cause mine
Yeah.
keep falling. My
Yeah.
manta ray, he fell and I broke his trident. So
Oh no.
yeah. He's
Listen,
still
I
up
know
there
that
though.
hurt because I got a Hello Kitty Candy Bolton exclusive figure where she's like, it's supposed to be like my inner childhood, and she's holding up balloons, and it fell off the shelf, and the strings that were holding up the balloons cracked in the middle.
Oh.
And you literally can't even find it in this colorway, because when it came out, it was in like red, yellow, blue, like typical Hello Kitty colors. And then they did a pink pastels one. And obviously I was like, it's giving me as a figurine.
Yeah.
Like it's literally one of my favorite things. And I caught it right when it was getting released. It was a Kid Robot Candy Bolton collab exclusive. And she's done like other versions of it, but I literally can't find it in that colorway anywhere. And my heart was just so broken. So I literally just put it back. What's crazy is I had taken it out of the box because I was like, why do I have it in the box where I can't see it? Because it literally makes me happy every
You
time I
keep
look at it.
limited editions in the box, or like you buy the display case, the Funko Pop clear display case to
It's not a
protect
Funko
it.
Pop. It's like an actual.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. And you literally can't even find it now. So I'm just like, I don't know. It hurt my heart so bad. So she's literally just in the box until I can find somebody who I think will be able to fix it.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if you can find an artist who can, pull a Toy Story and make it look brand new again.
Yeah. And they have like the taller versions of it, and they're like $500 to $1,000.
No.
And I'm just and that's, you can only find those in the like original OG Hello Kitty colors, red, yellow, blue version, not the pink one, because they sold out that quick. Oh, my heart.
No. That makes me physically ill when I see people like they have the toys, or like the Transformer toys. You see the ones that look mad realistic. and it's
Yeah.
like $700.
If
Like,
you have space and that's your decor in your space, by all
yeah,
means pop your shit, because people spend
sure.
more money on like a painting or whatever, you know.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
At the same time, this is just me being a hater, and from the depths of my soul,
I
no.
love the way it feels to
To
be a
be a hater.
hater. Oh my gosh, I love them
Infinity
so much.
song.
Yes, Infinity Song. They're about to be at
They're like,
this music festival that I'm doing in August.
yeah, they're like the black mamas and papas. I love it.
So good. So good. I know. We have no chill. And I love that Keisha's just with me on this. We're going to sing it, Journey, because we will.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, ugh, it just hurts my heart. I will say, since you're talking about the 700 range, there's this company called Sideshow that does these super elaborate figures, okay? And they did a Storm one where she's in the silver fit, she's like in an action pose, the base looks like a cloud and has all the stuff and it lights up. It started at like 600, close to $700. It
No.
sold out, and now the evil people, reseller people, are reselling it on eBay for anywhere between $800 and $1,500. But it's so gorgeous. That's another thing that's on my Delulu vision board. Like, get to a place where I have space to put these things and we collab with Sideshow and do these unboxings. Cause I can give
Yeah.
you an animated unboxing.
Yeah.
Send it to me for free, baby. I'll give you whatever you need.
That means we need to step our game up, step our omnibusy up.
Yes, step your omnibusy up, step your cookies up. Period. Oh my gosh. I was laughing so hard to myself because I was, like I said, we did round 2 of trying to make this omnibusy video. The way that you have to be prepared and have a plan for how you're going to do it, because if you try to one hand some of these omnibuses the wrong way, your wrist is dead. Your wrist is done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh snap! We were supposed to talk about comics and what we're actually
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah.
We got
Okay,
like
well,
15 minutes.
I can tell you that The Moon is Chasing Us is remaining undefeated because the way that, oh, have you seen that guy who's like, oh, the whimsical skedaddlers?
Yes.
I love him down and I watch everything that he puts out. But The Moon is Following Us hits on everything that I love about comics. The only it would be better is if it was black people in the story.
Oh shit.
But okay, so the concept of The Moon is Following Us is you have this couple and they look like fantasy superhero style whatever, and they're going on this like mission to find something, right? And then it's later revealed that they're actually like a plain Jane regular degular mom and dad, and they came to check on their daughter one day and she was knocked out sleep and they couldn't do anything to wake her up. So they've taken her to all these doctors and had all these tests and all this stuff. She's been asleep for a month. A whole month. And they haven't been able to find out what's wrong. And then this dude shows up, okay, flying by like hella owls and is like, okay, I know what's going on with her. I can help you, whatever. So what's actually going on, excuse me. Oh, goodness. What's actually going on is she is stuck in between different types of sleep, and there is a virus that is keeping her in her dream world. And so you see all of these like crazy out of this world fantastical creatures who are the guy with the owls takes the parents into her dreams to show them what's going on with her. And you see they're like noticing, like, prime example of this, she has a stuffed animal frog wearing a crown that she had when she was a baby, and she lost it and it lost an eye. So in her dream world, he's like this jacked up, gun tooting, one-eyed frog with a crown on, whatever, and he goes by a different name, whatever. So it's very much like touching on all of the childhood wonder type of things, but making it gritty and hilarious and awesome and shoot 'em up, kill 'em up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all in her brain trying to protect her from this virus that's making her stay in this sleeping state. So the parents are like, they're in her head trying to wake her from the dream and save her from this virus so that she could wake up in real life. It is excellent. Do you hear me? Absolutely excellent. And I don't want to give away the twist that happened, but
Mm-hmm.
it's so good. It's so solid. And I have not stopped collecting single issues because it's been such a fun ride week to week. This is the type of thing that we be looking for and be like, this is why we're gonna stop at the 3. We do our first 3 then see, because if it's not hitting like that, then what are we doing? But
True.
if you haven't checked it out already, please check out The Moon is Following Us. It is such a good time, especially if you love like dream magic and funny, wacky type of characters fucking shit up. So that's what
Okay.
I've read most recently. I'm just gonna do one since we're pressed for time. But what's something that you've enjoyed lately?
Um, what is it? Okay. So I've been reading Green Lantern Corps,
Mm,
and that one is what written by Morgan Hampton and Jeremy Adams. So far, I am very much enjoying it. Once again, Green Lantern Corps is having to build itself back up again, and they're going to new planets and finding new members. And some of these members have a lot of potential. Some of these members are like, how the hell did you get in here?
he
And
doesn't
you're
even
like,
go here.
right? And you're seeing like the known ones that we know uh come to terms with having to train all of these new people,
Mm,
not liking it at all, and just like working through that. So like the newest issue number 4 that I read,
okay.
what happened in this one? Okay,
Tell me
so
what
they're
happened.
having to train this new guy that everybody's like, how did he become a Green Lantern? How does
Mm.
he have this potential? We don't know.
That's hilarious.
But he is not good at what he's doing. And then
Oh.
you have them all, I guess, in a bunch of different ways, almost like in a sitcom where everybody, like, you have different groups doing different things, and then they eventually end up in the same space where they're having to like deal with the situation. I'm enjoying it. I love Teen Lantern. Um I'm starting to like this other lantern. I forget his name, but he is, what is he? Lebanon American? I forget. Or he's another
Lebanese?
person of, yeah, I think so. Uh Jeff John created this character, but I'm
Hmm,
enjoying him. And he was a mechanic, and you can see that he still does like a lot of constructs related to earth and whatnot. I'm cool with the artwork. My only frustration is that they lightened up Teen Lantern a bit, like complexion
mm,
wise. She is a little darker,
mhm,
and in the comic, she is quite light.
mm.
And
Quite
that is
like
just quite light. And that's just
mm.
bothering me because I know canonically that is not how she's
Like,
supposed
why
to
did
look.
we need to do that? Yeah.
But you see, that happens with a lot of artists who are uncomfortable drawing like darker complexions. But all in all, I'm enjoying the story. I'm excited to see what happens. I know that there's an issue that's going to focus solely on Joe soon.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for her to get her little
You're like,
shine.
let's get to that sooner rather than
Yeah. I
later.
think it's issue number 6 where she's gonna like it's gonna focus on her. So like I'm excited for Green Lantern Corps. It really does have me reading more about it and
Mhm.
how emotions are connected to these constructs. And I'm wanting to learn more about the Red Lanterns specifically. If y'all know a good book to start with to learn about the Red Lanterns, please let me know. That would be great.
That would be great.
That would be
Oh,
great.
absolutely. We are excited about Bronze Faces coming
Yes,
back.
yes.
If you haven't
Oh,
read, go ahead.
Black Comics Universe, he has a review for issue number 3 out on his website. So
Period.
like go check that out.
Yes, go support the fam.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, we've been loving Bronze Faces, so that's been pre-ordered. Every variant.
Yes.
That's just how we're doing it. Can't wait to talk about it with y'all.
Yes,
And we need
yes.
to hop in their DMs and find out what song they're corresponding with that issue, so we can reveal that to y'all as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and LT says, y'all discussed the comics you were excited about at the top of the show after we briefly talked about Sinners.
Yeah,
Facts.
but
So
that's
we plan to talk about news, but then also talk about what we've been reading. And we
yeah.
had planned to talk about more of the things we've been reading, but we end up, kikiing a little bit. So, it's all right.
Great conversation. Great conversation.
Yes, yes. But yeah, it's a vibe.
Right.
And we only got a couple more minutes, so we got to make sure that we announce these winners.
Yeah.
These giveaway winners. Hold on,
Yes,
I'm finna send
yes.
you. Hold on 1 second. Where? Oh no.
Where is it? Okay, I got the applause ready. And the winner is wait, no, I'm early.
Yes. Okay.
Oh man.
Did you do a thing
Yes.
or am I just saying it?
Hold on. Because I didn't get a drum roll. I need to get that. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? If y'all can hear the drum roll.
And it's Sheena and Dwayne. Da, 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 da.
Right. Hold on. I'm trying to get it.
Y'all.
Better at that.
The way that these two immediately hit the ground running as soon as we dropped the questions, and we're like diligent in our DMs trying to answer as many of them as possible, they automatically had the most points. And they're
Because they
both
were on
subscribed.
Patreon, like
Yeah,
the
and because they're on
multipliers
Patreon,
did
they had
numbers.
entry multipliers, so it really was like a no-brainer situation, and it wasn't even close. Like, it was a lot. So like, y'all let us know in the comments what you liked and didn't like about the ways to get entries, or maybe you forgot about it. Should we have talked about it more, whatever? Because when I tell you it was like a landslide, they had the most entries. So like, yeah, like not, it wasn't even close. And I would have thought that more people would have, like, because a lot of y'all were in the half anniversary live, and so you got the answers to a bunch of the questions, but you never DM'd us. So it was like, we had to rock with what we had. But congratulations
We'll be
to y'all.
doing another giveaway for
This
our
is
1
just the
year.
first of many. The next one of this magnitude will be at our 1 year birthday celebration. But let us know in the comments what would have helped you participate more, or what felt clunky or weird about it, so we can get better and make it more fun next time. But yeah, we're so excited for our winners, winner chicken dinners. Right. And we will be shipping them from our respective posts, so that way we don't have to pay that extra shipping both ways. So each of you will be getting 2 packages with half the stuff from me and half the stuff from Keisha. And Keisha's holding me accountable, so you guys won't be waiting a long time for the box for me, because I'm terrible at going to the post office. But we've compiled the things so we can get them shipped. There's 2 exclusive variants. I know Jesus Christ. There's 2 Unknown Comics exclusive variants that I have to hunt down. And I know that they're in like the front half of my short boxes because I scanned them into CLZ, but I still have to find them. But yeah. So you guys' gift packages, your prize packages will be going out ASAP-ish.
Look at
So
Sheena.
make sure that you send us a DM with your preferred shipping addresses.
And they probably got sidetracked, but I'm gonna gloat about my wins. Thank
As
you.
you should. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, cute.
Right.
Congrats. I'm
Look at
green
that.
and so happy for you all at the same time. Listen, we gave y'all as many answers as we could without just hitting you over the head with it. So let us know what we can do to make it more accessible next time so we can get more people entering and make it a thing.
Facts,
Yes,
facts.
LT, congratulations, winners. Y'all actually follow directions. Literally that. Actually, that. You are so welcome.
That's
Yee.
awesome.
Yes, we love
All
y'all.
right.
We appreciate y'all for participating and for pulling up for our half birthday and for sharing your omnibus posts. Yeah, I know. Directions are
That's
hard. Okay,
so
we promise
hard.
we'll make it more simple to follow through. I don't even know how we would do
Yeah.
that. So yeah, let us know.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out. We
yeah,
got
we'll
6
figure it
months.
out because we want everybody to have a chance to win. But
We
yeah,
got
it was
6
such
months
a
to
good
do this.
time.
But
And we're
one thing we can do is
Mhm.
sign up for our Patreon. Even
Yeah,
at the free level, you know, sign
yeah.
up for our Patreon.
Because these comics ain't gonna pay for themselves. And
Right?
these cons ain't gonna pay for themselves. And whenever we
Ooh.
do a giveaway, you get entry multipliers. Unboxing. Yeah, we would love unboxing videos from you
Yes.
guys.
Tag us,
Yes,
please.
please. Tag us, please. Yeah, we would love that. Um, yeah. Oh, that might be cute if we like had them come on to unbox. Let us know if y'all would be down for that. That would be fun. Um, but yeah, all of the things. Yay! Sheena said she'll do one. She'll tag us on her channel. Period.
Yeah.
Yee, this makes me happy. Oh yeah, you know we're gonna shimmy for y'all one time whenever we talk about the Patreon. Another fun thing about the Patreon is there are levels to the shit. Yes, we you can subscribe for free and still get the Patreon multipliers, but there are some additional perks for the different level tiers that are available
Feet
on the Patreon.
pics. No.
Them includes our question of the week / read of the week, and we will be kicking those off here pretty soon. So
Yes. Next
yeah,
week we're gonna
that's
be
something to
talking
look forward to.
about Brooms, the
Yes,
graphic
yes.
novel by Jacqueline Walls. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
Excited about
Yes.
that.
Names. Oh my god.
I was wondering if somebody heard me.
Wait. How much for feet pics? Asking for a friend. That is crazy. Also, when y'all see the only fandom, you didn't mind your business.
Basically.
I
Turning
know. It's a mess.
pages.
The fact that people are seeking out the feet pics is crazy work. We promise we're gonna be flipping omnibusy pages with the toes to get it popping. Ajira said more shimmy vids asking for a friend. Listen, you get the shimmy anyway. I know.
My breast.
Just I love how this is like a regular thing that y'all literally would just comment, y'all, dot. Like we know we cutting up. It's all right. You still love us. I hope. Anyways.
Y'all come back every week. It's okay.
Yes, you know you like our shenanigans. Omnibusy sniffing and all. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, but you know what it is. We love and appreciate y'all for coming and showing up. definitely check out the Patreon so that way you're not missing out on the inside scoop of all things Pink Riot, everything that we're doing, and having a say in some of the shenanigans that we show you guys during the live. Make sure you like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, all of the things on pretty much every US based platform that there is for the most part. We love that engagement. We love to kick it with y'all. We love to hear your comments. We love to give you guys recommendations. Let us know all of the things. And we'll try to answer a lot of those. And obviously, Patreon gets priority. So when there's a topic, we pick those topics over everything else because we want to give the people what they want. And you know, if you enjoyed this video, just scroll down a smidge, and why don't you check out one of the other videos, because I promise we're always a good time. And even if you don't have time to watch it right now, maybe just let it play in the background because we could really use the views. We're trying to get these numbers up. We're trying to step our omnibusy cookies up. But yeah, we love y'all, and we'll see y'all at the same damn place at the same damn time next week. Love you, mean it. Bye.
Later.
I definitely found more. All right, how many variants are there?
11.
Damn. Go ahead. No.